Welcome back. Sylvia Fowles in the Sky, up 15-6. 3 minutes and change remaining in the first quarter. Alongside Stacey King, I'm Eric Collins. Sky needing to win their remaining 6 games to give themselves a shot at the postseason for the first time. Cheryl swoops into the game for the first time for Seattle. She wears number 22. She's got the ball. Trying to fire as the shot clock winds down. Comes up empty. Ashley Robinson with the offensive rebound. Ashley Robinson was in the original starting lineup the first time the Sky ever played a WNBA basketball game back in 2006. Katie Sharp into the game for the first time. First sub in off the bench for the Sky. She's running the point now. Sylvia Fowles comes up short. Here comes Sue Bird. And Tanisha Wright falls down.
A little travel right there.
Here's Ashley Robinson. Tanisha Wright splits the defense and puts it in off the window.
Well, right there you saw Seattle do a little motion now, trying to get some switches and mismatches with the Sky.
Ball poked away, finally picked up by Gia Perkins. Perkins with 8 points to lead either side. She's made 4 of her first 5 shots. Skip pass over to Sharp, open look.
That's a nice play right there because you saw Sue Bird, as Sylvia was posting up, Sue Bird came over there to try to give some backside help. Nice find right there by Gia Perkins to find KB Sharp over there in the corner, wide open. And she's got to make that shot because Sue Bird will leave her.
Tanisha Wright, 2 in a row for the Storm. Stacey, looking at the stat sheet, the Sky, they've made 8 of their first 12 shots. They're shooting 66% early in this game.
They're getting high percentage shots.
That one, not so much. Candace Dupree, a little bit out of her range.
A lot of layups, a lot of easy baskets, defensive opportunities, or creating offensive opportunities.
Robinson tries to sneak it back door to Wright and throws it out of bounds. Well, you can win a lot of bar bets with Ashley Robinson. Ashley Robinson grabbed the first rebound ever in the history of the Chicago Sky, and she also had the first assist in the history of the Chicago Sky. Told you that she was in that original starting lineup back in 2006. Starting lineup was made up of Ashley Robinson, Nikki McCray, now out of the league, Brooke Wyckoff, who started the game today for the Sky, Stacey Dales, and Elaine Powell, now with the Detroit Shock. So those are your original starting 5. I remember when I was here. Jump shot up and good. Gia Perkins was on that team back in 2006, but she didn't get much run back then. She wasn't nearly the player she is right now.
She's really taking advantage of the opportunity that's given to her. And it started from the very first game. I mean, you could tell that she was going to be a little bit more aggressive this year. And, you know, though Arminty Price has struggled a little bit, I think Gia Perkins has really been a pleasant surprise for Stephen Key. I don't think that they really expected what they're getting out of her right now. Not to say it in a bad way, but offensively, I don't think that they probably thought that she was going to do what she's doing right now on a consistent basis. We knew that she could score, but consistently put up the numbers that she's doing all season long.
And Stacey, we've been following this team all season long, and you could make the argument that Gia Perkins in the top 5 in this league in terms of pure athletic ability, the way that she runs, the way that she can bounce. She can really do it all in terms of a skill set.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you know, when you look at her, she can handle the ball. She's really good at finding the open teammate, but she's very athletic. And when you look at this team, they have some very good athletes, and it's really something to be excited about in the future because when you see this league, the girls who are athletic and have that athleticism are the ones that really do well in this league.
Chastity Melvin is pushed, almost got the ball to go in and have a chance for a 3-point play.
10 with the personal foul, 43, Ashley Robinson.
Yeah, just finishing off that thought with Gia Perkins. In my mind, you got Simone Augustus with Minnesota, Diana Taurasi down in Phoenix, Kathy Pondexter. Just in terms of elite athletic ability, I think Gia Perkins is in that same conversation with those elite athletes.
Definitely. I mean, every game she seems to get better and better. The confidence has grown. And the one thing I like about her is that she plays on both ends. She's just not an offensive-minded guard. She really comes out here and she really gets after it on the defensive end. And if you want to be an elite player, whether you're in the WNBA or the NBA, you have to play on both ends of the floor. I mean, you look at a guy like Kobe Bryant, and you just look at the players here in the WNBA. You know, Simone Augustus. These girls get after it on both ends, and that's what separates them from everybody else.
Sue Bird in Seattle, they're going to hold for the last shot. They're already trailing by 10. Trying to do something to feel good about themselves after one quarter. And Bird throws it away. Deanna Cheney ahead of the pack to KB Sharp. No chance to get the last shot up. That'll do it. One quarter through, good things happening for the locals. Sylvia Fowles, Gia Perkins, Dominique Canty, and the rest doubling their pleasure against Seattle. They're up 20-10.
The excitement of Portland Timbers soccer continues only on FSN. Don't miss Portland battle Miami in an explosive USL matchup. Timbers Blues tonight at 7 on FSN. Mariners baseball is on FSN. Beltray leads the hot-hitting M's toward a slugfest with A-Rod and the Bronx Bombers. Mariners, Yankees. Tomorrow at 6:30 on FSN.
FSN Stars is committed to raising awareness for programs in the Northwest whose efforts on and off the field of play teach and reward the fundamental principles of teamwork, achievement, and respect in sports. We are proud to have partners like Subaru that help impact lives in the community. FSN Stars and Subaru are dedicated to supporting those who utilize sports as a means to teach positive lessons, overcome obstacles, and improve the quality of life. FSN Stars and Subaru working together to better our community.
Are you looking for a quality dock system that will last a long time at savings up to 25% off?
Introducing the end-of-season clearance sale from EasyDock.
EasyDock, the best built, most functional system money can buy.
Call EasyDock today.
At eHarmony, we pre-screen each and every member for you to determine your matches based on compatibility. Aren't you curious to see who you'd be matched with? Log on today and review your matches for free. eHarmony.com.
Tonight on The Final Score, presented by DirecTV, the NFL season kicks off as the defending Super Bowl champion New York Giants open it up against their NFC East rival, the Washington Redskins. Plus, Andy Roddick and Novak Djokovic look to advance to the semis at the U.S. Open. And the Angels look to inch closer to an AL West title in the finale of a 3-game series against the Detroit Tigers. For all today's highlights in 30 minutes, it's The Final Score.
Welcome back, everyone, to the UIC Pavilion. The good times rolling here. Sylvia Fowles and her teammates enjoying what's going on between quarters. We've got guys jumping out there dancing. It's fiesta night.
I thought I was in the Soul Train line. I just saw these people dancing out here, baby.
Let's take a look at the numbers after one quarter play. The Sky, 9 of 14 shooting. But look at that number in the turnover category for Seattle. 10 turnovers in 10 minutes.
Well, that's very surprising, too, with a veteran-laden team and Sue Bird running the point. That's a lot of turnovers, and you're not going to win a lot of games when you have those type of turnovers.
Yeah, Brian Hagler, none too pleased. But he's got bigger fish to fry. Not only is his team down by 10 against the Sky, but he's playing without his best player. I think it's safe to say that Lauren Jackson, by far his best player. And that's hard to believe when you've got Yoke Griffith, you've got Sue Bird, and you've got Cheryl Swoops on your team. But Lauren Jackson, a 2-time WNBA MVP, a 3-time Olympian. She's not going to be with the team for the rest of the regular season, and quite possibly not in the postseason when they get there.
Well, she's such a matchup nightmare because she's really good outside on the perimeter as well as inside, and she really commands the double team, which opens it up for their shooters.
Wild shot. Shira Eli can't hit it. And we're going to stop play for a moment. Shot clock violation. New player in for Seattle Storm, Katie Gerald. May look familiar to you if you're a Big Ten fan. She was a phenomenal player for the Boilermakers in Purdue just a couple of years ago. First-round draft choice of Seattle last spring.
You see now Seattle's come in with a totally different lineup now, maybe trying to get a little energy coming off the bench.
Chastity Melvin working against Swin Cash. Backdoor cut. Chastity fouled. She'll go back to the free throw line.
That was a nice back pick by Minty Price to free up Chastity Melvin with a little lob right there. Swin Cash got picked and really just had to foul her.